Hi, this is Blanca from Royal LePage. I'm a realtor, and I want to talk to you today about the 3 biggest mistakes I found buyers are making in today's market. The number one biggest mistake I'm finding buyers are making is failing to be qualified. So, as you know, the majority of people do go into the bank or call a mortgage broker to see if they can purchase a property, and they talk to them about the income that they bring in. They also talk to them about their credit. But in today's market, we need to do more than that. So we're in a highly competitive market. It's mainly a seller's market, and this message is mainly for the people who are probably first-time buyers, or they're downsizing, they're purchasing the properties that seem to be more desirable at this time, which are condos and townhouses. So those were the properties that are more desirable based on the stats for 2017. And so failing to be financially qualified, I mean by speaking to a mortgage broker and asking them whether they can avoid putting some of the clauses, such as subject to financing or subject to appraisal, those kinds of subjects. Talk to a financial advisor or talk to a mortgage broker who can perhaps help you avoid putting those contracts, or that you don't need that many days in order to get those subjects fulfilled. So that's the number one mistake. They're not in any particular order, by the way. The number 2 mistake is trusting the realtor. I find a lot of buyers are failing to trust the realtor. So realtors are personal advisors. They're dealing with purchases and sales of properties on a daily basis. Hopefully they're not just buying 1 or 2 properties a year. They're doing this very consistently, whereas you, the buyer, are buying the 1 property, have probably purchased 2, 3, 4, 5 properties in your lifetime. And I'm sure have some friends who have told you about their process, but it's very important that you trust your realtor. That way the realtor knows the entire picture, whether you're flexible, what your top price is, whether it's needed for you to go over asking, or whether it's needed for you to maybe do a full review on the strata minutes. Maybe the building is only 1 year old, or maybe, the realtor knows that there are some major issues coming up in that building. So to take their advice, trust them. If you can't trust your realtor, I would suggest to review your relationship with the realtor, because communication is a very important piece of this whole process, right? And number 3 is I find buyers are failing to being flexible. So what I mean by that is basically, as I expressed before, we are in a seller's market, which means that we need to be flexible to what the seller's needs are. If the seller needs another 2 months to move out, or perhaps the property is vacant and the seller would like to give you possession in 2 weeks, please don't think about your security damage deposit on your rental that is probably worth $600, and that you're going to lose out on that, and that way you can't make fast possession, right? So take everything into account. Be flexible. Think outside the box. Even though I understand a lot of buyers have a particular property that they want to be in a complex or in a particular location, be flexible to your surroundings. Be flexible to the dates, right? Adapt. If you don't adapt, and if you're not flexible, it's going to take you a very long time to find a property that meets all of your needs. So I find that's a big one. I hope that this has been helpful to any of the buyers making 2018 the year that they become a homeowner. There is a lot of benefits to being a homeowner. It's proven to be a very solid investment. And if you're looking for a realtor who is on the go and is always out looking for properties and very active in the market, give me a call. 604-831-7719, and I will be very happy to speak with you and work out a process with you. Again, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.